Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles GPITRAL. Follow us.
On board Airline tonight, Kevin's in hot water.
I've just got back and she's called me, said that I've been reported, I've been cautioned. What am I supposed to do?
A lost passport puts wedding plans in peril.
Not in there, is it, darling?
And an international Ferrari hunter is on the prowl.
I'm on a mission. I'm going to go and buy a Ferrari, not just any Ferrari, it's got to be a red Ferrari.
A plane taxis down a runway, a pilot at the helm. A plane with EasyJet branding on its tail takes off. A female passenger sets down her glass as she peers out of a plane's window. Two women laugh by check-in. EasyJet's owner Stelios raises his arm, smiling to camera. Two children sit on a beach. A female cabin crew member sticks her face into the camera, mouth gaping open. A couple kiss on a concourse, and a dispatch worker wearing a headset signals to a plane on the ground. A plane crosses the screen, revealing the bold slanted font reading, Airline.
Liverpool, and a plane's about to leave without a trolley load of passengers' luggage. There's only one man who can help, Kevin Reardon to the rescue.
A man wearing a high-vis jacket runs across the tarmac towards a taxiing plane, his fists clenched and raised. The plane comes to a standstill and the captain peers out of the cockpit's window.
You left a full trolley off, Brian. You left a full trolley of baggage off. The loaders. I couldn't speak to the captain to let him know what was going on regarding the baggage, so I used hand signals. We use hand signals in the aviation industry. We have a clenched fist like that, which actually means brakes on, put your brakes on, or an open fist means brakes off. So he understood instantly what I meant when I went like that, brakes on, and he actually stopped the aircraft straight away, and he knew there was a problem.
Two baggage handlers appear pulling a full trolley of baggage behind them.
It's not tech, it's he forgot to put bags on, Wally. It's not tech.
The baggage is loaded onto the plane.
It'll only be literally another minute anyway. They were definitely Barcelona bags, weren't they? They were Barcelona bags, not Malaga them, yeah. Having some fun today, boys. Isn't it lovely? That's the first time I've actually stopped an aircraft as it's pulling off stand, as it's taxiing away, yeah. I've never come across that before. But it's pretty important, there's a lot of passengers on board there, and they don't want to go on their annual holiday without the bags, so it's only, in all fairness to them and to everybody else, that they get the bags on board, really. They may not have received them until tomorrow, you see.
The flight leaves for Barcelona with just a 15-minute delay. Kevin's a hero for now, but it's not going to last. In Luton, check-in supervisor Jane Bolton has heard some gossip, and she can't wait to share it.
What are you doing?
Inverness.
Never guess who's flying on Nice today.
Who?
Simon Le Bon and Yasmin Le Bon.
Really?
Yeah.
The Duran Duran singer and his supermodel wife are already causing a stir.
Missed them.
And give it a boarding card and then put another boarding card to one side. How does it work now?
Thanks for calling me on the radio. Gutted. I've checked in. Had to go and find them now.
Is this the big thing for today then? Trying to track down Yasmin?
No, but you don't understand. I was mad about them. I used to buy their magazines and everything. My walls were covered and I used to be in their fan club. So I just want to be nosy and see what it looks like now.
Jane won't give up till she sees her teenage heartthrob.
Where are they? You seen them? Oh, I was there. Just see me asking where it is.
Jane's helping to board the flight, hoping to get a better look at him. She's waited years for this moment, and now it's her big chance.
Ooh. Yum, yum.
Husband and wife walk towards her.
Can you cross over, please? Nice to meet you. Can you just cross over and go between the barriers? You're the second one from the end. Thanks.
Jane fans herself to camera.
I didn't say much, did I? Can you cross over, please?
Graham, it's Katrina. I'm just phoning because I have a passenger here with some rhododendron plants.
This Edinburgh-bound passenger bought 5 rhododendron plants at the bargain price of £6 each. All she needs to do is get them home in one piece. Duty officer Graham Fraser has been called to lend a helping hand.
Lifting a wrapped plant, he stumbles on a conveyor belt.
No hope for these. They're falling apart already. They've been handing them to each other.
And that's not the only problem. She'll now have to pay excess baggage.
It's 50, I'm on 58.
58.
We ran it down to 50 for you, so it's 25 kilos, yeah? Excess. 25 kilos, it took about 90, it's just short of 75 pounds.
I don't know if I see take them all off again, aren't you?
I don't mind, whatever's best for you. We take 2 off, yeah? Yeah. We'll go with 3, how's that?
The rest go on.
Yeah, we'll let the rest go, yeah. Is that all right, yeah?
Yeah.
Next time you're down, we'll take them out of the garden, yeah.
Right, thank you.
The remaining rhododendrons have to go home with her son, and Katrina's got the giggles.
Graham just ripped his trousers on the belt, so it's not funny. He just come back from getting those plants. On the way back, he ripped his trousers.
Graham smiles, turning to show the tear to camera.
Nice tear in my bum.
You know, what's this world coming to? He's done that to help someone. Now he's cut his leg and ripped his trousers. Poor thing.
Back in Liverpool, Kevin's finding out that getting the stray bags onto the plane may not have been such a good idea.
In an office.
Well, one of the Ramp DO guys, he told you, didn't he, that the bags hadn't gone on. Obviously, we needed to put them on. I stopped the aircraft. I was literally miles away. I was totally in a safe position to do so. I just got back and she's called me, said that I've been reported, I've been cautioned. What am I supposed to do? She said to me, you should have got the marshaller. Well, the marshaller wasn't there. I need to pull off. Sam, what do I do? You know what happens now, don't you? You know what I've had? I've had 1 caution.
Yeah.
You're allowed 3 cautions.
That's right.
After 3 cautions, they can take your pass off you.
That's right, they can take it
And your driving permit, what of it?
Yeah.
So if you can't get on the apron, you've got no pass. Basically, you've got no job.
That's right.
Now Kevin has to write a report, and he's still got to tell his boss, Andy Redmond.
Andy, before aircraft just pulled off Stang, a few seconds later, Jason called me to tell me to stop it as a full trolley of bags are being left off the Barcelona.
Full trolley?
Full trolley of bags are being left off it, right? So I stopped it. I was well within safe distance. Got back to the office to say it had been logged, that I should have called the marshaller. So I thought I'd better pass that on to you. I've done a report anyway.
So all the bags went on?
Yeah, all the bags went on eventually, but it was a full trolley.
Yeah, well,
perhaps if it, that's the main thing. The bags went on, yeah.
Well, you've saved someone a lot of embarrassment, that's all I can say. Well done, Kev.
Yeah, cheers, thanks, And.
Just to be clear on the car you would like me to find for you, a red Ferrari 355 GTS.
Meet Simon Empson, international Ferrari hunter.
I'm on a mission. I'm going to go and buy a Ferrari, not just any Ferrari. It's got to be a red Ferrari. It's got to have a tan leather interior. It's got to have a low mileage. It's got to have a full service history. I have a very fussy buyer. He's asking me to go to Switzerland and find him a very special car.
He only ever likes to buy a one-way ticket. If Simon flies home, he's failed. Stewardess Janie Stock is keen to meet him.
There's a guy on board with an even more interesting job than I've got, which is difficult. But apparently, yeah, he goes swanning around Europe buying up Ferrari cars, so he's got to have a few pennies in his pocket. So I'm going to check out everyone's reading material and footwear. It's always a good way to suss out who people are and see if I can find out who he is. See if at some point I can sort of, I don't know, slip in my phone number, something along those lines.
Janie's not the only one with men on her mind. In Luton, Simon Le Bon's appearance has left Jane in a frisky mood.
Do you know what? We had this conversation the other week. She likes tall men, she likes bald men, she likes older men. You like, remember nice shoes? And it turned out that she liked every sort of bloke that was going.
No, I don't. Don't like short men at all.
No, you don't like short men, do you? I don't like short men.
I don't mind fat men. I don't like thin men.
What, really fat?
I don't mind. Keep you warm at night.
You don't like hairy backs and hairy bottoms?
Oh my... Jane?
No, I don't. No, really hairy people.
Toes. Oh. They've got to have clean fingernails. I forgot that.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I don't feel about anything like that before.
Oh, Jane.
And not hairy back, obviously.
What are your fingernails like? Oh, they're all right.
They're all right.
Yeah, they're nice.
The man holds out his hands for inspection at check-in as the two women giggle.
35,000 feet up, and Janie's found her jet setter.
4 days ago I was in Stockholm, 5 days ago in Turku, a week ago I was in Frankfurt. So, yeah, always a different day, a different city.
Wow. Oh, gosh, that's fab. So the most important question, boy, are you married?
Yes. With 3 beautiful daughters.
Bye, then.
It was nice meeting you.
Yes. Ferrari dealers, you always expect to be sort of like dressed for dinner all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like tuxedo and the bow ties and, you know, the James Bond kind of look, you know? That's exactly what I was expecting, but of course, not what I got.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, yes.
Luton. And with a Spanish tennis pro at check-in, Katrina's playing Cupid.
Sorry, she's trying to find me a man, you see.
Oh, really? I'm trying to find a girl. My wife left.
Oh, what a shame. I left my ex.
Too much traveling.
Oh, I'll travel with you.
Yeah?
I think I found a point of
I
the
don't know how
day.
bad it is to be traveling every week.
All right, you can stop it now. Thank you.
Boarding at 3:30 from gate 2. Okay, have a lovely
Thank
flight.
you. Bye-bye. Oh, for God's sake.
The man looks back and laughs at the women laughing. Jane crouches
I'm
down.
hiding down. I can't believe Katrina's just asked that guy to give me his mobile number. He's waiting over there now. They're very naughty. They're trying to get men in the queue to go out with me. Because they want me to marry someone.
Oh my God. Well, she keep getting everyone
Yes,
else's
I've got lovely
husbands,
eyes.
you see, so...
I do not.
I thought we'd better get one of her own.
I do not. Right. Will you please stop it now? I'm 29 and I feel like a 10-year-old. I'm very embarrassed.
Oh, she's lovely. She's great. I would marry her, but I'm traveling all the time. I don't live here in London. What can I do?
He shrugs to camera.
Oh, for God's sake.
Jane, go!
No, I'm not getting it. No, I'm not taking his number. Oh, my God, Katrina. You can go round there. I'll check in.
No!
Go on, you go round there for me. You go round there. I'll check in because I'm going to be professional. Thank you very much indeed.
Jane, I'm being professional. It's my job.
You started this.
The man reapproaches.
Telephone number if you go to Boston.
I never go to Boston.
What are they doing with it?
She goes to
I don't know. Everyone's...
Okay, take note of it because if not...
I'll take it down. You can write it down for me, but I never ring anyone.
No, you don't. I'll give you my mobile phone number because I'm always traveling. So.
Jane widens her eyes to camera as he writes.
See, you finally found a man of your own now.
Do you know who needs friends, really?
So here you are. This is my
Thank you,
telephone number.
Martin.
I wish
Thank you
you
very
call
much.
me. So,
Bye-bye.
Bye, Martin.
Jane sinks down at the desk, wincing.
Inclusive one, Karen.
Hi, this is Jane. Hello. Right. I never ring men. Oh, my God. Bye.
You've got one of your own
I'm sweating now. I can't believe it.
Poor Jane, just on my right guard.
Screen fades.
After the break, Kevin faces the music.
Well, if you take it to the letter of law, yeah, she has a case.
And Jane's on the trail of a lost passport.
Oh, good morning. I wonder if you can help me. Could you tell me if you had a passport handed in this evening, please?
A plane crosses the screen, the airline logo. Commercial break.